So one of the coolest thing that Pokemon has ever done is Mega Evolutions. And it looks like over on X, via Central Leaks, we have all 26 new Mega Evolutions that are going to appear in ZA. Now, there's no pictures of what they look like yet, but we have a full list of which Pokemon got selected to get new Mega Evolutions. So let's go through this list. Now bear with me, I'll probably say or mispronounce a lot of the names incorrectly because I didn't watch the cartoon to learn how to say every name correctly. I did watch the original, the one I grew up with, Red and Blue, the original Pokemon series that lasted for a very long time, where Ash finally became champion and rode off into the sunset. Anyway, so let's start with the Kanto region, OG region. We got Mega Clefable, Mega Starmie, one of my favorite water types in the original 150, Mega Victory Bell, one of my least favorites. Like, some of these, you're going to be like, why did they pick that one? Like, like some of these are like, why? Now, the next one is shocked it doesn't have one already, is Mega Dragonite. Dragonite should absolutely have had one. Dragonite's one of the coolest Pokemon from the original 150. Johto, Mega Magnium. That's the cool grass Pokemon starter. Mega Fragulator. I always called him the Fraginator when I was a kid. That was the one. I always picked the water type. Every Pokemon game, no matter what, no matter how dumb they are, I always pick the water type. Except for Sun and Moon, because the cat was a freaking wrestler. A luchador wrestler. That was freaking amazing. So obviously I picked Litten in Sun and Moon because he turns into a big awesome wrestler. Now, next from Johto is Mega Skarmory. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Not one of my favorites though. On to Sinnoh is Mega Frostlass. Okay, unique selection. On to Unova region is Mega Embor. The cool starter pig. I used to call him Porkachu because he's a pig. He kind of looks like Pikachu a little bit. So when I nickname him, I called him Porkachu. Mega Scolipede. That thing is pretty cool looking. I can't wait to see what that looks like with its Mega Evolution. Mega Exadrill. Cool mole with drills on it. That might be pretty sweet. Mega Electros. That thing was always a pain to fight in the which game was that where he was part of the champions? Wait, was it the guy from Sword and Shield? It's been so long since I played that one. Whatever champion had him on their team, because it didn't have like a weakness. It was like really hard to kill. Anyway, Mega Scrafty, Mega Chandelure or Leer. It's spelt lure, but it's Chandelier. The stupid Chandelier. What's and Scraffy? This is two of the dumbest Pokemon in my opinion, but it is what it is. On to Kalos region. Mega Chestnut, Mega Delphox, Mega Greninja. I like Greninja. He was one of my favorites in that generation. Mega Pyroar. Now this is going to be cool because we might get two different designs because there's a male and female. The male one has the cool big mane and the female has the long strand of hair down the middle. So I'm very curious to see what each one will look like. Hopefully they don't get lazy and they just look the same. Hopefully they took the time to make them both genders look different because that'll be awesome. Mega Malamar, Mega Barnacle, okay, Barnacle thing. Mega Draga. Well, this one I have trouble saying. Dragalge. Okay. Mega Howlucha, the cool little Lucha bird from Sword and Shield. That'll be pretty cool. Hopefully he gets like massive like Zangief, and that'd be awesome from Street Fighter. Mega Eternal Flower Flotte. Dumb selection for a Mega Evolution, in my opinion. Mega Zygrade. That thing already has multiple different forms if you get all the parts to it. So I'm curious why that thing's getting a Mega Evolution, but okay, that could look really cool. Because his final form, if you get all the parts, looks awesome already. So I'm very curious what his Mega Evolution will look like. Onto Alola region, Mega Drampa. Okay, the puffed magic dragon looking thing, that's okay. And then last but not least on this list, Galar is Mega Phalanx. Okay. Alrighty then. So the one I'm most excited about on this list, I'm going to bring up a picture here so I can see it. see them all here. And I'll have pictures show up as I'm saying the names, because some of you might be like me, where there's over 1,000 Pokemon. And you're like, which one is that again? Because this isn't like the only thing I ever obsess about. Like some YouTubers, this is like their life is Pokemon. Me, I'm a casual Pokemon fan. I used to be super hardcore back when the first two generations came out, both red and blue and green, because of green, and then yellow, and then of course gold and silver. Silver was the one I picked because Lugia looked awesome, and then I fell off around Diamond and Pearl because I got tired of the Pokemon not being animated, and they finally were animated in was it Black and White 2, and then we got to 3DS, and holy crap, they looked amazing on the 3DS, and that's when I came back was X and Y, and I've been hooked on it ever since. All right, so of this list, I'm really excited for Fragulator and the Emboar, or Porkachu as I call him, and of course Dragonite. I think those are the three I'm most excited about because those are three of my favorite Pokemon. They've been in a lot of my teams throughout the years in the games that they're actually in. Now the dumbest ones to me, and I'm sorry if it is your favorite Pokemon, but Victory Bell and that flower flotte thingy, what? Why? Like, some of the selections here are dumb. And then of course, like, ugh. I guess it is what it is. But some of these I'm really excited about. Like the Lucha Bird. I wonder what he'll look like. Is he going to get leaner? And what's funny is you see the fan drawings, and sometimes the fan drawings look way cooler than what the Pokemon Company comes up with. You're like, oh man, they should have went with the fan drawing. That's much cooler. And then some of them look way, way better than you would possibly think. Now, I was really hoping, and I knew he probably wouldn't be in the game this time because he's been in a lot of the games so far, the last generation, and that's Beartic. I was really hoping Beartic would get a Mega Evolution in one of these games because he's my favorite Pokemon. Ever since they introduced him in, I believe it was Black and White, the first one. It was also the first one that was animated, so it was awesome. They finally had a polar bear Pokemon after all these years, and that's one of the reasons why I came back, is because they finally brought a polar bear. Polar bear is my favorite animal, so having a polar bear Pokemon, and it looked awesome. It didn't look really goofy or stupid or anything. The big freaking polar bear with an ice beard. That's one of the reasons why I say stay frosty. In fact, my original channel name was going to be Frosty Beard Gaming because of Beartic, but I went with Switch Strizer because I have other channels with the Strizer name, so I'm just trying to keep the branding across all platforms. So anyway, which one of these Pokemon are you most excited about to see the Mega Evolution for? Are you a little bummed that your favorite one hasn't been included? Now keep in mind, there will probably be DLC or events that add more Pokemon to the game, so we could see more Mega Evolutions via DLC before the game is laid to rest and the next gen Pokemon comes out next year. Hopefully the next gen Pokemon next year also has Mega Evolutions. That would be awesome. I hope it doesn't have a new gimmick. I just want Mega Evolutions back. Make Mega Evolutions more mainstream for the mainline series. Like, bring it back, because if you get a new gimmick that's lazy, kind of like the Gigantism thing or the Crystal thing or whatever the hell it was called, Triaxle or whatever the hell it was called, I don't remember. That's how dumb it was. Don't come up with a new gimmick. Just bring back Mega Evolutions, because Mega Evolutions was awesome. Like, you could update the game forever. Just keep adding new Mega Evolutions. That's what I would like to see. Anyway, as I said, tell in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay frosty.